Hi there, class. My name is Professor Matthew Zimmer, and I am your teacher for this Business 129 course. Welcome to the semester. Happy New Year, happy 2024, and welcome to the Spring 2024 uh, class of Business 129 Introduction to Entrepreneurship. I wanted to give you just a brief overview of how this course is going to run and what you can expect to be successful in this course. So I was going to do just a brief introduction around who I am, get into the course, how the course works, what you can expect to learn, some information around homework and grading, and then talk a little bit about timing, lecture structures, office hours, those types of things. So as I said, my name is Matthew Zimmer. I am a multiple time or serial entrepreneur, meaning I've just started a few different businesses and have really started my career. I'm a mechanical engineer and started my career in kind of the food and beverage manufacturing space, and have since kind of jumped over to the software side of things, and now kind of go back and forth a little bit depending on what's going on, but have a kind of a broad knowledge base when it comes to starting different types of businesses. So, happy to answer any questions that you may have specific to your business. Sometimes I, can get into details. Sometimes I can't, but I'm always willing to, listen and try to help and provide advice and feedback when I can. So please reach out. Again, that's not maybe who I am, but just as a note. So I'm going to bring up the website, the Canvas website here in a second, just to take a look at it to kind of guide this next section about talking about what the course is about. But just generally, again, this is an introduction to entrepreneurship. So we're talking about, starting a business. Obviously, whether you have an existing business, whether maybe you have an idea already, or maybe you're just interested in taking this course and hoping an idea comes out of it. This material is relevant for all of those. I will say, if you're in the latter camp of not having a business idea yet, you need to start thinking of one. A lot of the work we will do in this course is basically creating your business and starting it, pushing it forward. So I want you to start thinking of an idea that you would like to tackle, if you haven't already thought of that. So anyways, let me pull up the website here. I'm just gonna bring myself down a little bit, and let's take a look at the homepage here, and then we'll talk a little bit about kind of how the structure of the course is going to work. So as I said, this is an introduction to entrepreneurship course. So you're going to end up learning a little about a lot. Okay, so we're really trying to stuff your brain with all of the different pieces that it takes to run a business. And if you think about it, if you think about all the different people that work at a company, each one of those is an important role in some sort of work that needs to get done. So really, when you're starting a business, you need to have all these different things, all these different balls that you're juggling in your head at the same time, and you don't want to let any one of them fall. So we're going to try to empower you with the skills across all these areas, so you feel confident, talking about any single area in your business. Obviously, it's an introduction to entrepreneurship, so we are also going to talk quite a bit about starting and launching a business and what that actually looks like, and how to help you be successful in that. So here's just a little, if you go to the Canvas website, here's the home page, just a little bit of information up top. This intro section is where this video will be posted, but I wanted to come down here to the resources, and then we can talk about office hours and grading and things like that. So this resources section is really important. This is where the majority of the work that we're going to be doing, you'll find the materials here. So you'll see that there's a link for lecture slides. That'll link you to when I actually lecture. If you want to take the slides and download the slides, that's the place to do that. I've got an ebook that links to my website that I may pull content out of, so that's a simple place to find that. And then we've got our sample pitch deck. And our sample pitch deck it's a sample business pitch deck that I put together for a mock business. And it'll be something that we look at every week and kind of guide ourselves through creating our own pitch deck to be able to pitch our business. Now, oftentimes, people think of pitch deck and we think of going out for investors or something like that. Pitch decks can be all sorts of things. They can be investor focused if you're looking to raise money, but they can be very beneficial in helping you just communicate your business properly. So if you're talking to a customer or something like that, if you can pull up that pitch deck and really speak to it, makes it much easier to sell and communicate your business. So throughout this course, really what we're going to be doing is there's kind of two parts to this course. One is our lecture material, and in our lectures we're going to talk about our various business topics and kind of just really give that to you in lecture mode. On the homework side of things, that's where we're going to actually get in and build our own pitch deck slide by slide over our 8 weeks. So if I go into the module section, you'll actually see that every single week we've got a different slide. So if I come in here, give me a little bit of instructions, and basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating for week 1, it's our introduction slide. So if you watch this video, it'll explain a bit about the introduction slide. You can go into the sample pitch deck and see what that looks like and take some of those elements and incorporate them into your slide. Now, in my lecture material, I'll be trying to provide you information that'll be helpful for this. They don't totally match up, so a lot of the lecture material is kind of above and beyond this pitch deck, but there will be material in there to help you along create each one of these slides. So if I go back, you'll see week 2 is our problem and solution, target market, and so on and so forth for the 8 weeks. So those are really the deliverables and what you're going to be graded on every single week. The other part is this pitch and critique. This is when basically every single week you're going to be creating a 30-second verbal pitch that you record and post, and then we provide constructive feedback through Canvas on likes, dislikes, things that you understood, things that you didn't understood, helps with clarification, those types of things. So basically we want our pitch deck to help us with the visual components of communicating our business, and then we actually speak and say it week after week after week, and hopefully by the end of 8 weeks you're a master in talking about your business. Okay, so that's kind of how the course works. I'm not going to get too much into the actual course content. If you're interested, one, you can take a look at, you can get into the lecture slides if you like and kind of pre-run those to really understand the content. Otherwise, I'm going to just get into it when we start doing the material in the lecture sessions. So to get into a little bit, before I get into timing and things like that, let me just say something about grading. There are no exams in this course. Everything is related to those submissions that I showed you, the slide submissions and the pitch and critique. That's 100% of your grade. So you're going to want to stay on top of these. You're going to want to get these in. You're going to want to put your time into developing your slide, practicing your pitch, and giving that feedback. Okay? All right, lastly, let's talk about kind of timing and how things work. So this is an asynchronous class. However, I record lectures on a weekly basis. So lectures will be posted here. You definitely can just show up after they've been posted and view them on your own time. However, I will be recording them live on Tuesdays. So Tuesdays at 9:30 a.m. I'll be recording lectures and posting them. If you'd like to join a lecture session, I highly encourage you to do so. Again, this is an asynchronous course, so there's no obligation to do so, but it is an opportunity, maybe an additional opportunity, to talk to me, to ask questions, whether it's about the course material or even if you've got questions in your business. It's an easy time to get me. So I encourage you to join that session. If you want to join that session, Or if you want to join office hours, there's one place to go in order to catch me, and I'm going to show you that. But I'll tell you, when it comes to communicating with me, going to my website is the easiest way to communicate directly with me. I get a lot of emails can get lost. If you catch me on my website, and I'll show you what that means in a second, you're going to be able to get a hold of me, guaranteed 100%. So I encourage you to really go there if you need to reach out and talk. So if you go to my website is zimmerz.com, and this is what it looks like when you get there. And so hopefully you can see, I guess you should be able to see why I'm pushing people here. So if you see, I use this as really my digital office. So if you look down at the links down here, there's a link that says Enter Office. What this is going to do is when you click on it, it'll launch you into a Google Meet session, and then, boom, we're online. Whenever I'm actually sitting in front of my computer in my office, the interface will look like this. So if you see this button, I'm available. If you'd like to schedule an appointment, if you're not ready to go live, you can schedule an appointment. And that'll launch you into a Calendly app where you can schedule an appointment. Now, normally my office hours are 9 to 4, so you'll see this 9 to 4 kind of on a weekly basis. If I'm out of the office, and let me change my website up here. When I'm out of the office, you'll see this. So again, there isn't the go live button, but there's a schedule an appointment button, so you can put an appointment on my schedule and we can join and meet then. Again, this is an easier, better interface for me to talk to you, have a back and forth versus kind of going through other communication means. There are some other resources. I don't believe this coursework button will be used in this course, but if there is other functionality that I want you to use on my website, I'll record a video and let you know. So that basically just coming to the website and utilizing that join live or enter room button is kind of the best way to get a hold of me. So again, lectures will be recorded at 9:30 a.m. on Tuesdays, and if we come back here, my office hours are Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 4 p.m. as well. So those are the times where I'll guaranteed to be available for this course. Again, I'm in my office outside of these times, and you're more than happy to join. You don't need to feel, if it's Tuesday at noon and I show that I'm in my office, you're not interrupting me at all. I'm there. I'm saying I'm in front of my computer because I want people to engage with me. So please do so. And so I think that's about it. Obviously, I'm recording this a little bit before the course will start. So there should be a second lecture if you're here before Tuesday. Give me a day and we'll have our first lecture posted, and we'll get this course launched and going. So I appreciate it. I'm very passionate about entrepreneurship, and I hope to convey as much knowledge as I can to you and help make you successful. Thanks.